Good day, everyone. My name is Alexi Miverai, and I am the presenter for the group 4 of this section. The members are Maureen Jade Agoilo, Melchor Andos, Zeus Alfarero, Pete Jane Sale, and of course, me, myself, and I, Alexi Miverai. Before I start, I just want to say sorry for the background noises that you might be hearing while I will be presenting our event conceptualization. So let us start. What we thought of is we will be conducting an event which will be a webinar because a webinar will be safer for us to conduct since we are also considering our situation for today since we still have the pandemic. So, as we all know, a webinar is an engaging online event where a speaker or a small group of speakers deliver a presentation to a large audience who participate by submitting questions, polls, and using other available interactive tools. We thought of this, and our topic will be the rise of hospitality and industry amidst pandemic. But before I start with our our chosen topic or event, I just want to update you with the current situation of the hospitality and tourism industry today. So, the hospitality and tourism continues to be one of the sectors hardest hit by the coronavirus pandemic, and the outlook remains highly uncertain as of today. So, OECD, or as we all know as Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, expects international tourism to fall by around 80% in year 2020. Can you believe that? That's a large number. Encouraging news on vaccines has boosted hopes, as we know, for recovery, but challenges, of course, remains, with the industry expected to remain in survival mode until well in 2021. So we are all aware that domestic hospitality and tourism has restarted and is helping to mitigate the impact on jobs and businesses in some destinations and especially in our country, the Philippines. However, real recovery will only be possible when international hospitality and tourism returns. This, of course, requires global cooperation and evidence based solutions so travel restriction can be lifted safely. So, the global pandemic, the first of its scale in a new era of interconnectedness, has put 100 million jobs at risk. Small businesses, medium sized enterprises that employ a high share of women who represent 54% of tourism workforce. According to the United Nations World Tourism Organization, hospitality and tourism dependent countries will likely feel the negative impacts of the crisis for much longer than other economies. Contact intensive services key to the tourism and travel sectors are disproportionately affected by the pandemic and will continue to struggle until people feel safe to travel en masse again. So this is our chosen topic, and the next slide will be our purpose. So why did we decide to choose to discuss or have this kind or topic? So our purpose will be this will give us ideas on the action being done for the recovery of the tourism economy. It is, of course, to give an outlook for tourism economy recovery within the pandemic period. It is, of course, to provide relevant information and ideas to our target market about how our tourism and hospitality industry copes up and continue to work amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Next is our characteristic or the characteristic of this event. It has personal interaction, but through online, of course, people in line in this industry. It is an intangible event because webinar event will be done through virtual only. It is an online discussion. It will be, of course, well organized. We are the group or the one who will organize this if this topic will be chosen. Everything will be agreed by all the members of the group. And lastly, it will be, of course, an online discussion, maximum of 2 hours to avoid loss of interest of the participants involved. Next slide. the category. So our chosen category is, of course, this will be a conference. As we all know, conference focuses on a central theme such as the hospitality and tourism industry, since it is more on a presentation and discussion of ideas. Conference, as we know, is a formal meeting for discussion and gathering people who share particular interests or background with the purpose of helping others to learn about a certain topic. We will discuss issues, ideas, activities that is significant to us. Next. Partners. So our partners will be the fourth year students, hospitality and tourism students, our advisor, of course, Sir Mark, the faculty in Holy Name University and outside the campus who are also in line with the industry. We are also connected with the Miss Tourism Cebu, and we will be connecting with the Provincial Tourism Office here in Bohol. So last one is our markets. So our markets will be the tourism and hospitality management students and instructors of Whole Name University, other state universities and colleges. So in line with that, we have created a event concept B since Sir Mark announced that it was possible to like conduct a face-to-face event, but I will still discuss if it's not. So we will be creating a live fashion show. So our purpose to this is to showcase our local products made by loom weavers and others, of course, around the province. The of this will be, of course, it will be well organized. We will make sure of that personal interaction, not through online this time, and tangibility because it is not like the webinar. The category of this is an exhibition trade show. It is to showcase and introduce the new products and services. Partners will be Crown, Lawn, and other companies that offers tourism products within the province. The market of this is the tourism, hospitality, and management students, faculty, staff of HNU, and other universities and colleges in the world, or I say in Bohol rather. So before ending this, I will show you a short video that is connected with our event concept. For a while,
tourism, as we have no income in all these months, of course, is suffering big time. And there are a lot of families around the world, millions of families impacted, waiting for this to restart.
It just completely stopped. Just nobody is flying, nobody's staying, there's no tourism. So it's just a complete stop for us.
Everyone who was thinking of traveling before, when the lockdown happened, they just stopped thinking about what's going to happen with their holidays and when are they going to travel again.
We used to do a trip I'd say every month or two, more or less. A lot of the projects we did were travel-based. We've not moved Cyprus since early March. We've not left the island since early March.
We're all desperate to get back to work. We need to open, we need to get people back into hotels and reassure everybody that, everything has been put in place for everybody's safety and the precautions have been taken.
We need to make a point about helping travel agencies, helping hotels, restaurants, and airlines, airports, all these different components and industries and organizations, part of the ecosystem, which is relevant and provides a lot of jobs around the world. 1 out of 10 depend of travel and tourism currently. So the implementation of standard protocols around the world are going to help us to rebuild trust from the traveler. We need to make sure that we don't make the same mistake that we made after 9/11, that we had different protocols around the world, and it took us years to recover the trust from the traveler. Just working together, public and private, and the organizations implementing these aligned same protocols would allow us to rebuild trust faster and recover, of course, sooner.
There's a lot of training. Obviously, we have had to change our standards of performance on how we interact with our guests now. Changed a lot of procedures on sanitising areas, bedrooms, obviously. So there's a lot of training involved, not just for the cleaning side of it, but obviously recognising COVID-19, the reactions and the response that we have to take if there's anything untoward, if somebody comes in and we feel that they've got these symptoms, that we know what to do.
So that will be all. Let us all prepare for the future of hospitality and tourism in a post-COVID-19 world. Thank you. Have a good day. God bless and goodbye.